Hello friends, welcome back to the pond. How we doing today? Hello Ronnie, hello B, thank you for the lurk. Hello Ronnie's cousin. Hello Sharon, hi Wednesday. Hi guys, happy Friday the 13th. Yee! Oh my, Sharon, thank you for the baits. Oh my god, you're
It's so
ridiculous.
spooky today. Also,
Pardon the
my dad
bow,
says
my
happy
bangs have been
belated
annoying
birthday,
me
you.
so much today. Hello Caitlin, welcome to the chat. Um, my eyes hurt so much today. I've been staring at so many computer screens all day today, so I don't think I can handle game. Oh, thank you so much for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank
Cute bow
you.
bestie.
Mwah. Thank you, Wednesday. Thank you. I got it at Comic-Con a few years ago. And I love it so much. It's so baby girl. My bangs, as you can see, literally one just popped out. They've been bugging the heck out of me today. So I'm just pulling them out my face because they're bugging me. But I've been staring at screens all day today, so I'm like, I don't think I can game today without my eyeballs burning out of my skull. So I figured I'd just do some drawing with you guys. We haven't really done like a drawing stream, and there's a piece I've been working on. I've been kind of like in the mood to work on it, so I figure we can keep it chill, hang out, chat a little bit. I'll draw Hyunjin. Who's surprised? No one. Everyone act shocked. Everyone act surprised that I'm drawing another Hyunjin drawing. I can't be stopped. One day I swear I'll draw someone else. But for now, the Hyunjin brain rot is real. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I'm gonna have to set it up though, because my, I have to unplug my keyboard in order to plug in my capture card. Struggle is real. The lack of USB ports is real. I cannot wait until I can finally build my own PC and have so many USB ports. It's gonna be like my priority when I build it. I'm gonna have a bajillion USB ports. Watch me. Very demure, very mindful, very artistic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love it so much. Actually, this is like one. I also have two other sets of like pink hair bow clip-in things. I love them so much. Oh my god, stop! Sharon!
PC.
Also, hello, Sharon's dad. If you're there, hello, hello. Oh my god, still birthday month. Oh my gosh, you. Dad missed it. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I say hello anyways. Hello, Sharon's dad. Hi. Thank you for being around. Thank you for having a wonderful daughter. Shout out to dad. He says hello back. Thank you. All right, let me get my capture card all set up. And then, yeah, I figure we'll just keep it chill today. I'm going to keep the lo-fi playing in the background. I don't think it's playing right now, but it will be playing on when I pull up the screen. Yeah, I figure I'll just kind of keep that playing. We can just kind of hang out. Talk a bit, you know, all that good stuff. And then, yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, actually. I've never done a drawing stream before. And I'm usually pretty shy about my art process because it's a lot of big trial and error. Always a pain in the butt. So we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to try it, so we're gonna try it. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. I got it to capture. Perfect. All right, let me go ahead and pull that up, and let's hope that it works. You're sending WhatsApp messages on your dad's behalf. Are you gonna be productive before Genshin? Yes. Thank you for the Gwenshins. I hope you have very much fun Gwenshining. Oh, there's a beautiful general's offspring. Oh, stop. He's your favorite drug dealer. He is. Thank you for feeding my chip addiction. My all-dressed chips addiction. I love them so much. They're so good. They have no right being that good. No right. Oh my god. All right, let me figure out how to do this again. It's been a while since I used the capture card. God, remember back in the days of Animal Crossing, we used to use this thing all the time. Crazy. Properties. Capture card. To refigure out how to use this thing. Okay, let's try it again. We're gonna take off that one and then the illegal crack, literally. Oh, it's so good. It has, again, no right being that delicious. Oh my god. Okay, why? We being fussy? What we being fussy for? Capture card. Game capture. Game uncapture. Hold on, let me try doing this. And then try doing this. Hey! Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, let's fix that. Whoopsie. Man, it really has been a long time since we used this. There we go. This is the piece I'm working on right now. Still pretty rudimentary stages, but I'm happy with how it's going so far. I'll show you guys around on the canvas a little bit. Okay. Look at that cute ferret, right? Just a little ferrety boy. This is so cute. Thanks. Thank you. So this is what we got so far. This is the I'm actually never good at figuring out how to make this part big, the reference picture. Like sometimes it just, okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the reference that we have so far today. Right, I just really liked this picture. I don't know why. I liked the angle of it. Trying to get used to drawing more facial angles. A lot of these have been like studies for me. I struggle a lot with drawing from reference. I'm used to just drawing things that are in my brain and making things work that way, but I am trying to learn how to draw from reference that way. My art can be more influenced by anatomy rules and stuff like that, and so I figured by practicing I can kind of get a little better at it and then kind of bend and warp the rules as I like, right? So that's kind of the goal. It's kind of the idea. I've worked a lot with shape and form over the past couple of years of like my art life, but I've always been really intimidated drawing like real people from reference. I've done it a couple of times with varying levels of success, but never really digitally. And I'm obsessed with Hyunjin's adorable little face. So I'm like, what a great place to start. So I've been drawing a lot of Hyunjin. So I figured I'd try a different angle this time. Very mindful, very demure. Thank you. Very cutesy, very everything, so true. Let me show you guys, I can give you a little tour of other things in here. Oh, this is a little sketch I did of my birthday outfit. Fun. And then this was the most recent Hyunjin I finished. Little sparkly boy. I'm really happy with this one. This one was a stylization study. And yeah, I feel like I learned a lot doing this piece. And I feel like my style is going to kind of warp and grow from this, but I'm very happy with the stuff I learned in this. Yes! Little V-Day sketch. Same here because my bestie copied them, please, no. Hyunjin did it first, let's be real. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. I'm really excited to see how, like, I learned a lot, especially with working with brushes and stuff and modifying brushes in Procreate on this one. And then this is another little Hyunjin I did. Which again, kind of, this one was more kind of learning the ropes of drawing from reference and stuff. So this was a study of, you know, trying to get face shapes and stuff right. I'll show you one that I'm not proud of. And where this kind of got born from, because I was trying to just draw a Hyunjin from, you know, just trying to wing it. And this piece isn't awful, but I don't really like it. I just could not figure it out. And that, oh my god, like I kept struggling with the nose structure and struggling with a lot of the structure and realizing I was overcomplicating a lot of things. So I've been trying to work on more simplistic styles. Also, I drew this of my little platypus character, and then this is the embodiments of Wednesday, Ollie, and Caitlin, and I thought this was really cute. Just wanted to show that off. Your favorite, same. I love it too. The sparkles. JB and Hyunjin influencing K-pop hairdressers everywhere. So true. So true. Not by the not by the Moon era. JB was like literally a cultural reset. Like incredible. But yeah, so this is the little Hyun we're gonna be working on today. I was just kind of placing in some shadows and stuff. Which I always struggle a bit with placing shadows because I always end up feeling like they come out kind of muddy sometimes, and I'm trying to get better at that. I'm learning how to color shift with them, but it's just a struggle. I swear, not by the moon. Oh, God. Okay, apparently a hot take, though I don't feel like it's a hot take. I think Dye's GOT7's best album, and I will die on that hill. Literally die. DYE on that hill. It's their best album. I will blast every single song on that album every single day. And I feel like the only reason people give it shit is because Not by the Moon was not their best title track. even though it's an amazing song, it's not their strongest title track. And like because of that, I feel like people slept on Die as an album, but it is immaculate. It is like their greatest album they've ever had. And I will never stop saying that. I have always said that, and I will continue to always say it forever. It's so good. And I feel like it gets slept on so much. I'm trying to also practice with this one, not overdoing it with shadows and stuff. Because I have a tendency to just want to like really do a lot of high contrast. And so I've been trying to get better at being really simple with my shadows and highlights, which my last piece was not good for because it was a high contrast lighting situation, but that's not. So I'm hoping this will be good for me to get a little better. Die is incredible. You don't know if you can pick a one best album or even a personal favorite, but Die is so good. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, no, Die is incredible. Ugh, it's so, Aura is like insane. That is an insane song. And, like, a perfect demonstration of how good GOT7's vocals sound together. Like, oh my god. Literally, I could go on and on and on. Also, Trust My Love. Bruh. Oh my god. I want to listen to Die right now. I wish we could listen to that album right now. But I did not split my audio today, so, tragically, I don't think we can. But that looks like it. I don't think I even added a shadow in there, really. I'm just gonna... I think I just kind of overblended that one. That's okay. And that back in. Faces are wild, man. Like, they are so... Like, the way that they catch light, because they have, like, so many planes and surfaces, it's like... It blows my mind, to be perfectly honest. Like, I feel like every single time I understand the way faces work, I'm humbled immediately. Trying to like reflect some of the shadows in the hair, but I don't know if I want to overdo it with the details on this one. Like, I feel like I should kind of reflect this little shadow that's in that nose area, but I also am like hesitant because I don't want to overcomplicate this one, you know? So we'll see. What? I kept treating the reference like it was a layer T, please. That'd be so fun. Album stream party, right? I would love that so much. I would love it so much. Oh. One of these days, I think I'll probably do it. One of these days. We shall see. No. There's like a bit of a trick in Procreate that you can do with shading where you do like a multiply layer and then you do like kind of like this color I'm using right now, this kind of purpley kind of grayish color to add in some quick shadows. And I feel like it's good sometimes, but it tends to like, I don't know, sometimes it makes the artwork look a little dirty. So I'm trying to like figure that out a bit more. Maybe I want it to be a bit more blue. No. What color range do I have the skin tone in? Maybe we kind of like opposite whatever that is. So that would be over in this direction. So maybe we take that color I had and kind of move it in that direction. Would that look better? Oh, wrong layer. Oh no, right layer. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that. Oh yeah, that's so dark. Why? Maybe lighter? Yeah, no, I just don't think that's working. I just don't think that's working. Oh god. Is that working? No, I don't think it's working. Hello, Eugene. You want to come say hello? Eugene wants to say hello. He says hello. We say hi. We say hello. Who's stinky? Who's a stinky baby? Who hasn't been cleaning his butt lately? Who's had to have their mommy wipe the poo off their butt the past couple of days, huh? Is it you? My little poo baby? Where you going? Where you going? You leaving? Okay. I love you. I love you. He got such good cuddles earlier too. I was sitting here watching The Umbrella Academy, and he like cuddled up my lap, and it like looked like a cat had died. Like that's how much hair was just everywhere. Like it looked like a cat fight had happened. There's just fur, Eugene fur everywhere because he got such good scritches. But it's never enough. It's never enough for you. You're such a pain in my butt. Yeah, you are. You're a pain in my butt. Drives me crazy. Maybe more grayish? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I like that color as much. I think I like the color I was working with before. I think I just won't use it for the lips. I think I just use a different color for the lips. So hard. Colors are hard, man. Like, for no reason. It's like every time I think I understand colors, I do something and I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't understand this. But I guess that's part of the process of learning. Ugh. So tedious. I'm just gonna make that a little thinner. So I do also think sometimes I kind of just go ham with my brush, just kind of smash shadows on there, and I think that's sometimes my undoing because then when I blend it out, it makes it really kind of muddy, you know? To the tune of Virgil John, you are my bestie, one of my besties. I love you, bestie. I hope you've been well. Tell me about your sad brains. How has everyone been? Realize that's an inside joke, but yeah, how has everyone been? How's life been for everyone? I hope it's been treating you well. Hope it's been kind. I think I'm just gonna bring this down. I think this is getting just a little too muddied. Noses are so freaking hard. For what? For what reason? Like, oh my god. I feel like I struggle with noses more than I've ever struggled with hands. Like, I know hands are typically, like, the undoing of most artists. It's just like, oh god, not the hands. The hands are awful. And hands are rough, but, like, I struggle with noses so much more. There's so many different, like, shapes in this fucking area of the nose, and it, like, drives me insane. Noses are so hard, right? And K-pop noses are so skinny and small, but still, I know. It's almost harder sometimes because it's just like trying to figure out the logistics of all of these angles. Oh my god. Right. 5 museums down, 2 more to go. Oh my gosh. Which ones haven't you done yet? I'll tell my niece you're trying to make the most. That's really sweet. You've done MoMA, Met Art, and then Intrepid for history. That's really cool. And then Brooklyn for art. Ooh, oh, I love the Brooklyn Art Museum. It's so good. I really want to go to the Botanical Gardens in Brooklyn. That whole area is so pretty around the Grand Army Plaza. I love museums. I love them so much, and yet I feel like I never take advantage of going to them in New York. Like, I feel like I only go when people come to visit me here. Like, my friend Lily, she comes and visits, and we go to museums every single time because we're both museum whores. Okay, that's not so bad. That's kind of coming along. I feel like I need to add a bit more to, like, this area. But yeah, every time she comes, it's, like, the only time I'll go and go to museums, which is a shame. I love going. I feel like I just need to go more often. Especially, like, in the Met and stuff. I like just going in there and taking in the art and getting inspired. But, you know. Oh, yeah, what was your favorite? Oh, the MT Trans Museum. I've been wanting to go to the Trans Museum forever. You have to let me know how it is. Oh, my gosh. Library card gives us free botanical garden passes and things. Oh, my God. We should do that. Yes. Do they still do that? Because I know when Lily was here, I was looking into the botanical gardens in Brooklyn, and they no longer do. I don't think they do that anymore. But we'll have to look into it because I didn't know that the library card just let you do everything. I know it lets you do some things. And maybe the Bronx one, if anything. The Bronx Botanical Gardens, I also haven't been to. And I really want to go. I think the corpse flower is supposed to bloom again soon, actually. So that'd be kind of fun. My favorite part was looking at the Chinese calligraphy and having a personal translator explain everything in super depth. Oh, even took a recording. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so special. Oh. Let's check offline. We can. Oh yeah, no, offline. We don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying in general. Bronx Gardens are free for everyone on Wednesdays. Took your sis. Let's go. Yes, I would love that. I would love that a lot. I went to Oh my God, what was it? I think it was the Museum of the City of New York, and I loved that. That was really fun. Museum of the Moving Image was also a really, really good one. I've only been there once, and I want to go back. It was so cool. I think that might also be one of my favorites ever. Like, that was just so neat. It's like a whole museum about like movies and stuff, and like the history of movies, and oh my God, that was so cool. You want to see Museum of the City of New York? Yes. Oh my God, it was so good. I went there for it was like I forget what it was called specifically. It was an exhibit about like rebel women basically through history, which was really cool. Kind of like women who have led the charge in a lot of like revolutions and kind of like paving the way for feminism and like these countercultures and stuff. It was really cool. It was really neat to see. And then they also had like a thing about the graffiti of New York there too, which was really cool. That was really neat. I don't know if those exhibits are still up. It's been a few years, but they were really neat. Your legs hurt. Oh my God, I bet. Jesus. You hate leaving the house every day. You're so over it. Outside is canceled. Grass is canceled until October. That's valid. Yeah, man. I can't do that. That's so much. I gotta be able to stay in. It was funny. I was supposed to have get drinks with a friend the other day, and Faye and I actually ended up seeing each other the day before our plans were, and we both mutually were like, so tomorrow we don't have, we're both like, yep, yeah, no, we're staying home. We cannot do this 2 days in a row. It was really great. I love that we like both on the same page immediately. Like, we're not still going out tomorrow, right? Yeah, no, cool. Oh my gosh. You feel that, right? For real. Oh, it's rough out here. I am trying to balance it out a bit more. I feel like I'm very inclined to always just want to go home and not do anything. But I did find recently, because my friend Lily was visiting, and I found it kind of nice to just kind of go out after work and stuff too. It was really nice. And I think doing it in moderation, I think, is the best thing for me. Like, just kind of like going out sometimes, you know, just to kind of make sure I get out of the house and keep experiencing, you know, life and stuff. That's not the way that nose is supposed to look. What is going on here? How did this happen? I feel like this needs to shift down a little bit. I'm gonna actually go in with my liquify tool real quick and just kind of shift that sketch down, because I feel like this point of the nose is kind of high. But you sent your dad to the store by himself. Leave me home alone. You're tired. No, poor Pops. I didn't actually pull up my liquify. Okay, there we go. Oops, that's too big. Okay. Deep, deep. Okay, just gonna drag. Wait, no, that's not the right layer. God dang it. Grab the wrong freaking layer. Okay, undo liquify. Sketch layer, please. Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. Your brain, it melted 2 days ago. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, you didn't send your dad to Trudeau's, did you? I'm guessing you mean the grocery store across the street from you. Moderation is not having 3 seniors in your house hosting at 10:30 a.m. in a language you haven't spoken in 1 year, taking them to the Brooklyn Museum and then to dinner with your cousin-in-law, also in Chinese. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but like not the best. But this is a rare occasion, right? A special occasion. So at least you know that this is not normal, and it will be, you know, over fairly soon. And then you can get back to your life as you are used to it, you know. Something I keep in mind too is even when I'm, you know, hosting people. I mean, and it's not for everyone, obviously. It's really exhausting. But, you know, certain things in life are just kind of special. And I know that, like, I don't know, there's some things it's like, you know, that you'll cherish eventually, even if it was kind of rough when it happened. Alright, that's looking a little better. I'm gonna flip my canvas, though. Make sure. Yep, there it is. That what is going on with his nostril? It's so small. Oh my god. Yeah, let's fix that. Always flip your canvas. Oof. Something weird going on over here too that I don't particularly like. I don't know if the hair is maybe just flat. Let me try just pulling that out a little bit. Oh, wrong layer. You exhorted him to your does, but he went to the hardware store. I managed the Spanish language barrier all by himself. Wow. We love a strong, independent dad. That's amazing. To buy you a tool upgrade for your showerhead. Oh, we are showerhead twins. Oh, I love that. Yee. That means you, me, and B are showerhead triplets, because I got the same showerhead as B. We all match. Okay, I think I just want to pull this up a little bit, and maybe out. Something about it just feels a little weird. I think maybe it's just the shape of the hair there. Maybe I should have to paint that in a little bit better. I keep like the core colors I'm working with over here so I don't lose them. It's a little better. I'm also doing something I've never done before, which is like painting all of the colors on one layer. Usually I have like a hair layer and a skin layer and a clothes layer, so they don't get all muddy, but I'm trying something different. I'm trying to pull myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, because I do think I'm pretty heavily dependent on layers when I do digital art. And I feel like it's probably good to try to push myself a little bit, you know? Try to ease myself out of a comfort zone. Nope, that made it worse. It was fine. It was better before. Yeah, I feel like keeping that a little softer is maybe the way. I think maybe in here, maybe this is what's wrong. Does it have shadow color? I sure hope so. It looks like it does. Okay, that's looking a little better. I think there's a bit more of like there's like the line defining out his jaw is pretty harsh. It's a pretty like harsh difference, and so maybe that's also part of it. This is like a top tier shower head. Do we all need it? Honestly, I feel like it is, mostly because it's got like a bunch of different settings and it's got a pressure cleaner in it, which is like my favorite feature. You can just take off the shower head and then you press a button and you like power wash your. It's not like a super power washer, but it's like really good for bathroom, like cleaning. Oh my god, love it so much. 1,000,000 out of 10. Yeah, it's on Amazon and the price is pretty good, so can't beat it. At least it was good when I bought it. I don't know if it's. I hope it's still on sale. Okay, let me try to clean this up a little bit. Hey, okay, that's looking better. That's looking a lot better. I kind of just want to clean up in here just a little bit. Yeah, because I feel like, and then I'll fix the shadow in there, but. I customized a new brush for myself today, and I really like it. Okay, that's better. And I'm just going to fix this little shadow layer. Any other tips I've learned recently? Like, I feel like one of my, like, pitfalls I always fall into when doing shadows is just blending out the whole shadow that I did. And I'm learning a lot about, like, keeping some lines sharp and then blending out other sides. It's helping a lot, but yeah. Can't wait to use it, yes! Showers are so overstimulating for you. I hope it improves. I hope so, too. Oh, I love showers. I always struggle with consistency, but I do love taking them. It's really funny. I'll, like, be really fussy and, like, feel really awful and not regulated and kind of a mess and not really understand why I feel so fussy. And then I'll take a shower and I'm like, oh, that's what it was. I was dirty. I feel better now. I felt icky. Now I feel better. Oh, God. Buddies are so funny. Okay, I want to clean that up a little bit. It's looking a little streaky. Oh, God. Oh, wrong layer! T, no! Shit, shit, shit. How long was I on the wrong layer? Okay, okay, that was right. It was whenever we were doing stuff over there. Hold on. Okay, this was wrong. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Okay. Crisis averted. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Like a sim, literally. Literally like a sim. I just have like a big stink cloud encompassing me and I'm like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know why I can't do anything. I'm too uncomfortable. And then I take a shower and I'm like, whoa, my hygiene bar is great. I feel great now. Oh, that's what it was, is your everyday. For real. You get the same way, but when you're describing, you're like, oh, like The Sims, yeah. Your needs, all very surprising. So true. So true. Always bamboozled by my needs. All the time. So wild. You'd think at some point I would learn. I'm gonna clean up this little hairline area because I'm not super happy with it. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, that's looking a little better. Zoom it out a little bit, yeah. So it is kind of like clustered. It's like this kind of chunk just like comes down and then there's like a flare out in the back. Okay. Okay. It's getting there. The ear is weird. We're not going to talk about the ear yet, though. We're not there yet. Everyone just don't perceive the ear. You can do a little bit here. So there's really shouldn't be. It's like only like you only see like a little tiny bit of his ear, so I'm gonna cover that up a little bit. Okay. Ah. So this has the light hitting back here, actually, so I really shouldn't shade that part in. That's gonna be a lit area. He's backlit. Okay. I'm learning! Good job, T! Oh shit, wrong layer, wrong layer, wrong layer. Okay, I did not learn that much. Shit. Oh my god. For all Sims, what do you think you'd complain about the most? That would be like a personality trait. Oh man, yours would be like hating the heat and complaining about it being too hot all the time. Oh man. Ooh, that's a good one. I think mine would be lone wolf. I would have the lone wolf trait and just be constantly agitated by having people around me, but always being around people because I need to fill my social need. And like wanting to, like, I would be like wanting to be around people, but just constantly be like, ah. You complain about BP, you're a BP tinky girl. That's valid. That's valid. That's valid. Also, your energy gets low so fast. That's fair. Yeah, I would have the very annoying lone wolf trait where I can't stand to be around people for longer than 5 seconds, but then I also want to go and do things. That would be me. This also feels like a really good practice piece for me because the shadows are so subtle and I always just want to be so heavy-handed with them. It's looking pretty good though. Oh, wrong tool. Oh. The eepy weed trait, very rare. You would be the burnout condition even if you don't leave the house. That's valid. Complaining it's too cold. No. Oh my god, hold on. Oh. Complaining it's too cold all the time. Oh, or being sleepy. Is there a headache thing? Oh my god, headaches would be so real. Oh my gosh. Double whammy. Jeez. You'd be upset that you're hot and your sinuses are inflamed. You'd be one of those flames that take off and just leave it. Oh my god, same. I would be one of those Sims that's like, you have to keep telling them to do a task and they just don't do it and they end up just T-posing and they just keep like walking around in circles and they say they can't do it because there's some invisible object that's there that's not letting them do something. That would be me. That's literally me every day. Always. Forever. Or like the Sims that you're like, can you go make food? And you're like, yeah. And then like there's like a sound that happens and like, oh, I'm gonna go take care of that. And you're like, no, please finish the food that you're making. That's me. For real, for real. You are like Snow Miser and Heat Miser. That literally is you guys. Just your two biggest complaints. Oh my gosh. I also think I would get like the that like what is it, like restless emotion for like ambitious Sims. I feel like that would be me. Just constant crisis all the time. This side of the house. Because heat makes you dehydrated. That gives you headaches. That's fair. That's fair. You had a headache today? No. Hmm. Yeah, 90 is disgusting. Jesus Christ, Florida. Your experience, you think everything causes headaches? That's valid. Oh no. Ooh. What do you guys, supernatural sims do you think? Ooh. Is there a gremlin? Because you would be a gremlin. I don't think there's a gremlin, but there are gnomes. You could be a gnome. Oh man. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Supernatural sim would I be? Huh. I feel like I would maybe be either a ghost or a spellcaster. Spellcaster because they, if they use too much power, they get overloaded and they just fucking burn out. And I relate to that viscerally. Also just would love it because they just like, they basically have cheats built into their supernatural type, and I just think that's really great. Oh. You would be a gnome, yes. Be a obviously you would be a vampire. Everyone knows Wednesday would be the vampire. Oh, you have to carry around your little umbrella with you so you don't die out in the sunlight when you go to Aldi. See every 2 seconds. Oh man. Thursday flashbacks. Missed that guy. Okay, I'm gonna flip this back over. Okay, okay. I want to change some stuff in the nose area, I think. Yeah. Not like super duperty happy with the way the nostrils are looking specifically. Like, I feel like this one's a little too big and this one's just slightly too small. Or maybe this one's just, the shape of this one is wrong. It should be like higher up and a little smaller. Yeah, let me fix that. Oop. Try to grab the color that I drew with. This 6B pencil, I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. There's no way being that good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of part of this. Just kind of want to move it upwards. Oh, I should actually, hold on. Wrong color. There we go. Whoa, hello? Hello? Please, color picker. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's like... This is what drives me nuts about noses. Oh my god, they're so weird. Why are they gonna be so weird for? It's like... kind of like that. Okay, that's a little bit, yeah, because the nostril kind of comes like under. It's not just like a hole there. It's like a hole and then like stuff underneath. Noses are funky, man. You do breaking and entering and K-pop random dance and play dance? Yes. Oh my god, classic gnome behavior. So real, so real. And just leaving little seed packets everywhere. And then getting upset if someone gives you the wrong offering and breaking things. I feel like that would be a vibe for you. I feel like you could do that. I love that life for you. You deserve to get the things that you want in life. And I think it would be valid if you broke someone's TV or sink if they gave you something you did not want. I feel like that's valid. And Caitlin's obviously a mermaid. Duh. You complain about the sun and she complains about the air too cold. Oh my god. You bond over your shared headaches. Oh my god, I'm dead. Let me live your truth and push people around. Yes. I love it for you. Oh, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. Oh my god. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. I just have to fix the shadow over here now, but this is looking leagues better than it was before. Jesus Christ. Noses, man. Noses. So hard for what? So difficult and for what? Dungeons is so difficult to always map out for me because it's like parts of it are so angled and other parts are so like round. It's like not quite. It's like kind of button nosy, but it's got like a lot of structure to it. Which I mean, it makes sense. But ay. It's a little dark. I don't want to actually outline it that dark. Okay, keep the nostril that dark, and then I'm gonna switch my pencil color. I don't want it that dark. Okay. We're getting a shape. We're getting a form. It's happening. Right? Literally so cute. Perfect polar opposites. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's looking right. Keep the little triangle on because one time I was drawing Hyunjin and I realized he kind of has like this little cat shape nose part in his nose. And so I feel like that kind of helps me out a little bit to kind of realize where the planes of his face are landing. Or at least where the planes of his nose are landing. Because otherwise I just get so confused. We haven't played Sims in a hot minute. We should really play again. I miss playing The Sims. Before your rendition of Snow Miser and Heat Miser at the annual holiday challenge every year, I'm humorous. You, yes, absolutely. Oh my god. I'm so scared of flipping this canvas. Because I'm actually kind of okay with how the nose is going out, and I know I'm going to flip this canvas and it's going to look, like, insane. It's going to look so incorrect. And I just want to live in Delulu land for just a little bit longer. You know? Yeah, that's wrong. Right there, this area right here, this is wrong. I can see that already. No, please. But not, it's looking better, it's better than it was, and that's what matters, right? So, I'll take that. It's gonna use a little nostalgia for The Sims. Yeah, we can make Sharon a Sim and see what happens. Oh, that'd be sweet. We obviously get a K-pop dance medley from Gnome Sharon that brings the house down every year. Oh my god. What Spellcaster Tease Act? Ooh. I actually bring the house down by like exploding it, probably by accident with the spells. Whoopsie. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Yes, spooky every day, baby. Ooh, fashion show actually would be really fun, especially a magical fashion show. A bit of ballroom. A bit of murder everyone in the audience. Oh my god. Bring the house down, boots slate, no crumbs, please. Oh my. Quick change fashion show. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's like Gandalf's fireworks show, but there's a more of a health and safety hazard. Oh my gosh. Literally. It's a little too dark, I think, but I'm just gonna roll with it. And this is the background I kind of have going on. I figured just like a simple, like kind of yellow to kind of contrast everything else. You think OSHA is Ontario's Safety and Health Act? Please. There's this OSHA in The Sims, baby. OSHA is not Ontario. It stands for something else. OSHA is, what is it? OSHA. Oh, I don't have a keyboard. Oh, dummy. I can't look it up. My keyboard's unplugged. I forget what it stands for, but I think OSHA might be global. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. That's what it is, yeah. Share Gnome in the house, please. Share Gnome Stan. Absolutely our MC. Oh my god, yes. No filter, no masking. Oh my god. Only my stream of consciousness, please. You are very good at yapping. This is why we're such good friends. We're both really good yappers. Oh, thank you, Hype Gremlin. Yes. Sharon Hype Gremlin in the house. Let's go. Now there's more like highlighting than shading up here, but I think I want to add in these shadows first. That way there's a bit more dimension when I do add in the highlight. Your Gwenchen pro move, you got to 11 combat dungeon. Yes, please. You use Jean as your main, and then you have to sing Jean, 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 baby Jean. Jean, 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 baby Jean, Jean. I love it. I love it. If you sing K-pops, you do better in Gwenchen. That's facts. I feel like if you sing K-pop in general, you do better in life. You know? Fax no copy. Fax no printer. Copy on yo. Faxi sale. Oh my gosh. I'm getting really happy with how this is turning out. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm getting kind of lost in the sauce. Next Sims occult type K-pop idol. JYP equals Frankenstein, please. No, not Frankenstein. Thank you, Bestie. I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. Do you guys see that Stray Kids is getting a feature on the Arcane 2 soundtrack? Freaking awesome. Just like Bestie, almost stop. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Wow, JYP preaching about how miserable life really tracks with Frankenstein though, right? Like for real. That man, he's not doing okay. Someone needs to check in. Arcane 2, what? Let's go, right? I'm so excited. Apparently so is 21 Pilots, which I didn't know they had a new album come out, but apparently they did. I was like, wow, I haven't heard that band in a while. But apparently they have new music, so that's kind of cool. I feel like they do really well on an Arcane track, so I'm excited. I'm excited for all of it. It's going to be such good music. Arcane 1 had really good music. I have controversial opinions about Arcane 1. Some hot takes. But, the music was so good, so I'm excited to hear what we get this time. Because, man, I'm still always listening to Enemy by Imagine Dragons. That was so... Oh, God, what a banger. The inevitable has arrived. I need to start shading this clothes. I hate shading clothes. I hate it so much. Ugh. Oh, is it not gonna let me? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. That'll do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make this a little bigger, I think. Fun fact about me, I hate drawing clothes so much. It's like my weakness. Like, oh god. Trying to get a little better at it, but don't make it easy. Throw the shade, let's go. Okay, hot takes. I did not think Arcane was that good. I think the animation style is interesting. I don't love it a lot of the times, but I do think it's really interesting. Sometimes it kind of fluctuated in this weird uncanny valley for me, but I think that was just an adjustment period I needed to go through with it. I now kind of appreciate the art style a little bit more. Really not the art. I liked the art style. It was kind of the way it was animated kind of felt really jarring to me at points. But I appreciate it a bit more now. I don't think the writing was good. I think they tried to do way too much. I think they like suffocated that story with so many things that they were trying to say in it, to the point where it felt like I didn't even care about the characters I was watching more, because there was not enough of their characters flushed out, because there was just like events thrown in my face. And I was like for instance, like when Jinx and Echo fight like towards the end, right when they have like their big battle, I wanted so badly to care about it, because they're like, they tell me that they were best friends when they were little kids, right? And they have like a 2-second scene of them being best friends. I'm like, I would have loved to see that fleshed out so much more, instead of you trying to shoehammer in like 20 million backstories into one season. Like, I just wanted it to breathe. I wanted it to breathe so bad. I also didn't really buy Kate and Vi's kind of romance, which I feel like is a really hot take. For the kind of the same reasons. A lot of it kind of felt like they were just telling me to ship this couple and telling me that they were going to get together, and not really showing me the reasons why I should like them together. And that was just a little frustrating for me. That's apparently a very unpopular opinion. Everyone really loved Arcane and thought it was like incredible, which I think is valid. I think it's a valid opinion. Very enjoyable show. I just like, I wanted to care more and I didn't. But that's me. You watched Arcane with someone you rated Dave very briefly. The show was better than he was. Damn. Animation stuff was interesting, special, but you don't think you liked it that much. That's fair. You never watched it, so you agree with everything you're saying. You're so right till you tell him. Oh god. I am excited for season 2 though, because I'm hoping a lot of my gripes with season 1 get flushed out better in season 2. Now that they've kind of like, it's like it was kind of like a very exposition dumpy, you know, in a lot of ways. I just think it could have been handled a bit more gracefully, and a bit more like it, again, it kind of just felt like they're like trying to do too many themes, too much. They're throwing in police brutality and rebellion and class divide and trauma and like it was like the prison industrial complex. Like, all of those things are really good points and really good things to dive into in this universe they're building, but by shoving them all into this small season that they had, I was like, there's so much going on. I was like overstimulated by how much story was being thrown at me at once, to the point where it was like, I want to care about the characters you're feeding me, and I can't, because there's so many characters right now, and I don't know enough about them, any of them, and their relationships. And then you have to throw a time jump in there, and I'm like, I wish I could have seen like more. Like, oh man, that maybe that was the thing. Maybe I feel like the time jump happened too fast. Like, even with their dad, like, I overall felt like I just wanted to care more about the characters, and I just didn't, and that was frustrating for me. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Too much too soon. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Time jump in season 1, that's what I'm saying. It happens like almost immediately. I think it's after the first episode there's a time jump. The first episode kind of lays... It's been a little while since I watched it. It's either the first episode or the second episode. They do like the little backstory of them as kids, and then they jump like years into the future, right? And it's like, I'm supposed to care about those relationships they had as kids, with them all being adults now and only seeing a glimpse of what that was. And so they just kind of keep telling me about the relationships they had together. And I'm like, can you show me? Can you show me your relationship instead, so I can believe it and I can actually feel something about it, instead of you just telling me how I'm supposed to feel about it? And it's like, oh, it felt a little lazy. And like that's kind of frustrating for me because like I like the stuff they were working with I thought was really good. They thought they had a lot of really good ideas, but I just wanted to care more. That's me. That's my opinion on it. I don't know. I feel that way about like a couple of like I don't know. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves I think with writing in general and a lot of modern media that's trying to quickly obviously kind of like push a fan base and push like fan culture because fan culture is super profitable, right? And it's like it's really easy to like just like profit like pump up your profit margins if you get a really good strong dedicated fan base, right, that will write fan fiction and do fan art and ship your characters and be really invested, right? That's so like I mean K-pop, hello, right? Like it's just really easy to make a lot of money off of that. So a lot of shows really want that. And like Arcane was made by people who genuinely loved it, right? And like they spent all this time and energy in making it happen, right? So I don't think that was like purely cash grabby like intentions, but I feel like a lot of times in a lot of modern media, there's such a desire to tap into that fan culture where they'll kind of just give you half of that story. They'll give you kind of semi-compelling characters that look really cool and will tell you cool things, and it kind of has this kind of like, hello? Sorry, there's like sirens outside my window right now. I have no idea what's going on. New York. But yeah, they'll just kind of give you like half characters and half moments and then let the fanfic writers fill in all the blanks. And I'm like, that's lazy. I'm sorry. That's kind of lazy. Like I just give good story, you know, and the rest will fall into place, right? It's just like it's frustrating. And it's also frustrating because it works, right? That's the other thing about it is that most of the time, yeah, they get what they want. They get the little fan base and people fawn over it and love it and stuff. And that's valid. But to me, it's always frustrating because I want the good quality. I want that good stuff. I want good quality characters and good moments and stuff to be really invested in. And it's frustrates me when it's like, God, these ideas are so good. I wish you would have let them breathe. But yeah. Do you think it would have made more sense if you were a League of Legends player? Possibly. I do know that the world of Arcane is very different than the games. And a lot of people who watched Arcane were not League players and enjoyed it. So I don't know if that really would have warped my opinion particularly, but it could have. I don't know. I wasn't a League player, so I guess it's kind of hard to tell. But I imagine if you are a League player, it's probably even more enjoyable because, like, it's exciting to see something you like adapted well, right? Fairly well. Like, if they made an IDV TV show, even if the characters sucked, I'm pretty sure I would love it so much because I love that game, right? So it's like, so I probably would have enjoyed it probably a little more. Yeah, I think so. You're not, and you heard, you don't need to be, but people who love League appreciate the characters so much more. Yeah, exactly. You blame Netflix. Nobody can count any more than 6 episodes anymore. Actually, yes, I agree. I blame Netflix for a lot of the issues in that season. Primarily because I think they were afraid they weren't going to get a second season, and that's kind of why they were trying to shove so much story in there as well. Which sucks. Like, just give them the space that they need. It's so frustrating. So we're left with a half a gotta put it out there now or never, and half please stick with us. We have so much cooking. Yeah, exactly. You just enjoyed the twist. You don't see foreshadowing that much, so you're easy to surprise and confuse. The twists were really good, though. I did think, like, again, like, a lot of, like, good moments, like, a lot of, like, good ideas in there. I just wish they were, like, a better execution, you know? Yeah, that's what you mean. Like, they catered more to, maybe they catered more to LOL fans. Maybe. That's very possible. Genshin's doing a McDonald's collab. Oh my god. Hey. IDV TV, right? I want an anime of IDV so bad. Especially Truth and Inference. I need that anime more than I need it, like, to breathe. Please. Netflix shows dropping like flies. It's so true. Yeah, man. Like, ugh. Even just, like, I just rewatched the first 2 seasons of The Umbrella Academy because I needed to cleanse my brain after watching that final season. And I know it's Netflix's fault why it's so bad. Like, I know that Netflix had a lot to do with that. And that's so infuriating because that was like, that is an example I mean, like, Umbrella Academy does have its writing issues, don't get me wrong, but, like, overall, like, really good show and really fun, compelling characters and really good moments that feel earned and emotional moments that feel earned and characters that, like, you can't help not to care for. Like, they did such a good job establishing them and their dynamics and their interdynamics with each other, right? And to watch that just die in the last season, like, I'm like so upset about it. And so I had to go watch the first two seasons, and then I got to season two and finished it. I was like, and that's where it ended. Perfect. Not that I don't like season three, I don't love season three as much. I feel like they just completely defiled Allison's character. They just made her absolutely horrible for like no real good reason. And I didn't love a lot of the sparrows. I don't really love Sparrow Ben. He was kind of a letdown for me, so I think I'm just choosing to believe it ended at season 2 and just letting the rest of it go. But yeah, oh, I'm so sad. I don't think I'll ever stop being sad about Umbrella Academy season 4. Just my heart is shattered. That was like my favorite. It's one of my favorite shows. But it's okay. I'll rewatch the first 2 seasons till I die. So, oh my god. Mickey apple pies are pretty good. They're so good. Man, when I was in high school, I had a friend who worked at a McDonald's, and I used to go pick him up from his shifts, and he would give me free apple pie. That was so bad for my health, but God, it was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh. You're still free to play if you get the set of red glider wings at Mickey D's. Oh my gosh, you guys are aesthetic. Yes, you're still free to play. You're still free to play. It's like getting a Happy Meal, you know? I feel like it's valid. It still counts. It still counts. It has the Canadian Samurai in the apple pie box. Stop. That's really cute. You're obsessed with Umbrella Academy season 1. You dragged your feet getting to season 3 and you're not sure you're going to bother with season 4. I would not bother with season 4. Hot take, maybe. I don't know. I preserve its legacy in your heart. There's some good moments in season 4. There are some really good moments in season 4. I don't think they're worth witnessing for what you get at the end. I don't think it's worth it. It sucks. I hate saying that. You love how Umbrella Academy only has 2 seasons. Thanks for the Rex. Right, you're buying apple pie anyway. There's 4 characters in the apple pie boxes. You love 3 out of 4 of them. I say get it. I say go for it. I've been trying to learn a bit more about how, like, not to let a show's ending completely wreck a show for me. But sometimes it's hard, man. Like, think about, like, Game of Thrones, or even, like, She-Ra. I really disliked the ending of a lot. Which, again, another Netflix show. Shocking. And that one I know Netflix had a lot of, what do you call it? A lot to do with why it had to end the way it did, which I was very upset about. But, I don't know. I have more issues with She-Ra than just the way that, like, the Netflix interference parts. I have issues with how Catra and Adora get together. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think it's a great message to promote. Not the gay part, but, like, I don't know. They had, like, such an abusive relationship, and then to see that just be, like, rewarded at the end just gave me such an ick that I was just like, oh, I want to love this, but I just don't. But I don't know. I know a lot of people love that, and I loved She was one of my favorite shows for a long time. I haven't been able to rewatch it, but I kind of want to revisit it at some point because I really loved it. Loved Double Trouble, you know, genderqueer, little baby after my own heart, a little chaotic, evil, genderqueered baby. But maybe one day. And unrelated news, you're catering your next hangout with Aldrich chips and apple pies. Let's go! I'm so ready. I'm so ready for those chips. I'm so ready to burn through my tongue and have no other taste buds left than just sour ones. Like, I'm so ready. Ugh. You think you might read the comics they have at your library, but also Gerard Way's writing style is a little of your head sometimes. That's fair. It's very wacky and wild. I've been wanting to read the comics for a while because they seem really interesting. Different from the show, I believe, but it's still really fun. But yeah, definitely, it's very wacky. But I like that. It's very absurdist. You hardly ever finish shows. It's a character flaw and also a blessing sometimes, apparently. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's definitely a blessing. I don't know. There's some shows where I'm like, man, I wish I wouldn't have finished that. I wish I would have stayed ignorant. Ignorance maybe is bliss. Oh, I feel like I'm beefing the sweater right now. It's not sweatering the way I want it to sweater. I'm gonna work on the collar. I love that this was like a chill art stream and it's become like hot take corner. Oh my gosh. Oh. If there's anything I'll have opinions on, it's media. It's shows that I've watched. I don't know. I feel like that's important. You know? It's good to be critical of things, even things that you love. And, you know, to acknowledge when things don't work and when things are kind of exploitative. I feel like that's really important. You know, media literacy and all that. I feel like it's good. And like everyone has such different experiences in life, and the way that you go through your experiences in life affects the way that you perceive media, right? And like media is influenced by someone else's and a collective of other people's experiences as well, right? So it's like it's important, I think, to be, you know, critical of it and, you know, observe, because also, I don't know, the state of media nowadays, it's like, I don't know, it's like I feel like it's becoming kind of normal to just give people less and ask for more, you know, if that makes sense. Like, oh my god, oh, my brother and I were talking about this the other day, even like the video games, right? So it's been kind of nice to see indie games be really highlighted this year and do really well, like with like Astrobot came out and was really freaking good, and then obviously Into the Pit, a bunch of other ones. It's been a really pretty good year for indie games. And not so much of a good year for a lot of AAA games and big studios and stuff, right? Because they're kind of just not giving people good games that they want to play. And there was this game, God, I can't remember what it was called. Forsaken? Something like that. They spent $100 million on this game. $100 million to create this game. It was a, God, who made this? It was a bigger studio. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But they spent 100 million. 600 players day one. That's it. And the numbers went down from there. 600. That's crazy. That's wild. Oh my god. Concord? Was it Concord? I don't remember. You feel like the most disappointed bamboozle you felt about a piece of media besides Tangerine was in the podcast space with the Bright Sessions. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Man, Bright Sessions, oh man, that was heartbreaking. That was another one where it's like, oh, the idea is so good, and then it just like fetid, for me at least, and you know, it just kind of fetid. I wanted so much more from the Bright Sessions. Maybe that's part of it. Like maybe the expectations just got a little too high at some point, but like, man. 600, right? Only 600 players for like the opening day, for $100 million spent on the game, and then the numbers declined from there. Like that's insane. Like, it's wild. Oh my god. There's mistakes to be criticized, so we can all learn. Yeah, exactly. When it's a not hot take corner. Sometimes it just pisses you off so bad you gotta complain. Yeah, right? When the Magicians ended, you ranted about it for months. Valid. Absolutely valid. Oh my gosh. You mentioned Bright Spence's sessions ending and you mentally screamed, right? God. It was so bad. Ugh. It was so infuriating. When they hit the musical episode, they lost me, honestly. Which, I mean, it's a character flaw of myself, right? Obviously, I hate musicals. But it just felt like, like with Umbrella Academy, the musical numbers, like the dancing numbers and stuff, whatever, they make sense because it's already absurdist, right? It's already so absurd and already so musically driven that, like, it makes sense when it's, like, silly and goofy like that. Bright Sessions, it just took me out. Like, suspension of disbelief gone. It just felt like Tumblr fanfiction moment, and I'm like, what is this? Like, come on, man. Oh my gosh. I hated it. I hated it so much. Another show got to 90% and you never finished? Yeah, right. Oh, womp womp for real. You don't think our expectations were too high? They just took the last season to fuck around and kicked Damien like a dog, right? Like, man, he was such a good character. I'm so mad about it. And score a musical and throw away a central gimmick to the show, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing. Eugene? Oh, you're just playing around your box. Okay. That was the other thing. It was like the whole thing was based around these like tapes happening, right? These like therapy session tapes. And then all of a sudden, last season, they're like, too restrictive. What if they just don't? We don't need them anymore. It just didn't need to address it. They just stopped mattering. And I was like, oh my god. Ridiculous. Musical episode was hot garbage. Who told her that was a good idea? Right? It was not it. You were anti-Damien, so you want them to let him die during that one season finale. I do remember you being pretty anti-Damien, which is valid. Oh, man. You get wanting to write a musical and even get musical podcasts. 36 Questions comes to mind. But you don't get it in the show, right? Exactly. It's just like, it doesn't... the tone isn't right. It just doesn't work. Especially, like, you can't even, like, chalk it up to a dream sequence because this thing is told through therapy, like, recording, like, that someone's dreams can't get recorded on a therapy tape unless they're talking about them. And I'm sure, like, what's-his-face isn't, like, singing them out loud. I don't remember the brother's name, but, like, oh, my God. So frustrating. Man, I haven't felt my frustration over the Bright Sessions in such a long time. Right, how are we hearing the dream sequence? Right, like, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, my God. The character had power to enter other people's dreams, so we just had a random musical episode. Like, how is that recorded? Right? How is that found footage? Right, exactly. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, my God. Yeah, it just stopped making any logical sense. They just kind of threw their... that gets me so rough, man, when shows just kind of throw out their lore bibles and, like, the whole foundation of a lot of their, like, world building for the sake of just a cheap, like, kind of gimmick. Not even cheap, like, honestly, just for the sake of, like, a moment or a line or a gimmick. It just, like... it makes me so frustrated. Like, you built that world for a reason, man. Like, fact check yourself. It's like, think about it for longer than a few seconds, please. Like, and that sounds harsh, but it just frustrates me. Like, I felt that with Legend of Korra so deeply, the way that they just, like, took the lore of Avatar and just chucked it in the freaking trash can. Like, I don't, man, my rage for a show was never so deep than Legend of Korra. I literally could not watch it. Don't think I even finished. Did I finish watching Korra? I don't know if I did. I got so annoyed watching that show. Because not only did they colonize Avatar in that show, but also it's like, oh my god. Like, I'll talk about this till, like, the day I die, I swear to God. And even afterwards, I'll be screaming it from my grave. It's gonna have to be an epitaph on my fucking tombstone, I swear to God. The fact that in the original Avatar Last Airbender, Aang struggles with earthbending. Why? Because he's an airbender naturally. So he struggles with earthbending because air and earth are opposites. It's also why he's so good at firebending, because fire and air interact really rapidly, right? Like, that's the whole point. Whole point is that opposite. He struggles to understand the other thing because it's so far removed from the mindset that he knows. And the whole thing with bending is to tie it into your mindset and your, like, kind of culture and religion, right? But in Legend of Korra, she's a waterbender, and what does she struggle with? Airbending. Why? Because remember that airbending show that you actually liked so much? Remember that show? That was really good. Think about that when you watch this show. And let's make Korra struggle with airbending and not firebending. Joel made me so angry. I think I literally rage quit and, like, had to walk away from the TV, which just seemed so silly, but it pissed me off so much. I, like, literally... I was so mad. I was so mad. Oh my god. Rough. Oh, Limetown. That's right. You guys listened to Limetown for a while. I ended up never listening to it, but I really wanted to because the way you guys talked about it always sounds so cool. I remember thinking the mysteries and how everything was presented was really good. You just listened to episode 1 like 5 times? Oh my god, but you could never get past episode 8 or something? Oh man. They made a TV show too? Ooh. Huh. Maybe we'll have to watch it at some point and see if it's good. You can't remember what happens, which makes you think you just stopped listening? That's fair. Black Tapes and that one started so... Oh my god, the last episode of the Black Tapes was so... dumb. I'm sorry. It was so the kissing noises on the tape was so uncomfortable. No, why? Oh my god. And it just, like, kind of ended. Now, most people had issues with Korra when it came out. Bless, because I know maybe it's because, like, I'm in a lot of like queer circles talking about it. A lot of queer people really love it because it was some, like, early queer representation, even though I think it's literally that bar is in hell. If that's the lesbian representation that's the women, like, representation we have is Legend of Korra. I think the bar is below hell because that's not really good representation at all. But god, like, I hate that show. I hate that show so much. I hate that show so much. I watched, like, a 2-hour YouTube video on everything wrong with that show from someone who was just as angry about it as I was, just ranting about it for 2 hours because I needed catharsis. God. Because I think I would only hate that show so much because I loved Avatar so much. And oh my god. And I didn't have the nostalgia goggles. I didn't watch Legend of Korra or Avatar when they came out. I watched them during the pandemic. And... made me so mad. Something, I remember Interpreter Reporter got stalked or something. That was the end of it. Oh. You gave Korra some grace under the very last episode when Amon was a waterbender twist came around. You loved the idea of a non-bender villain, so boo. Yeah, literally. They're coming out with a third one. Oh, you mean Avatar? Yeah, that one I'm kind of excited for because it's supposed to be, what do you call it? Aang and them as they gotten older. And then there's gonna be another one where it's like the future bender and he's like an earth bender or something, which I'm hopeful. I'm trying to be hopeful. About it, you know? It's just like, oh man. I'm hoping they kind of turn it around and make it something really good. I do not like the way the sweater's coming out. Shit. Maybe we just go back to the face. Maybe we do some highlights. Maybe we just do some highlights. Oh, man. Color dodge? No. I think maybe... Spring? That's kind of nice. I think I like screen layer would be good. Okay. Where is this? I need to be a bit more intentional about these. You remember you were listening to the black tapes at the same time as you guys, and us talking about, but you remember 0% what happens in that show? That's valid. I think I really just remember the end more than anything else, which is kind of wild, and like the demons and stuff. You remember when Korra first came out, Alyssa and Abigail had asked me if you watched the first 3 episodes that released, and they hadn't, and you said you had, and they told me, good, don't. I love that. Oh my gosh. They're so real for that. Yeah, man, it's like, so disappointing. I need to make this brush a little smaller. Oh my god. Maybe I'll try to give it a re-listen. Or with your memory, it might be like hearing it for the first time. Oh man. I was just gonna say, Within the Wires, incredible. Incredible. One of my favorite podcasts I have ever listened to. And I love the way that they've gone about, like, doing it, where it's like it's kind of like that anthology kind of vibe, where it's like a little different each time. And always like a really cool story. And really beautiful and meaningful. And always still keeps me wanting to learn more about the world that it takes place in too, which I think is really neat. Like, the way they've kind of built up this mystery around it. Really nice. You need to get back into Within the Wires, for real. It's so good. It's so good. You even read the book that came out? Oh, I need to read it. I forgot that it came out, honestly. I've been trying to read a bit more lately. I feel like I've been pretty invested recently in trying to stay inspired, you know, like art wise especially. And so I've been trying to like find, like I usually rely a lot into like TV and stuff, and film and like podcasts and stuff when it comes to like media inspiration. But I feel like it's like I'm noticing more and more how important it is to be inspired by so many different forms of media. Like even if I prefer visual media like to create in, it's nice to be able to draw inspiration from so many different like sources and stuff, you know. And there's so many good stories out there. And even like adaptations and stuff. Like I feel like I used to be pretty adverse to adaptations, but the more that I kind of learn about the good ones, I've like I don't know, it's becoming a bit of a dream of mine to adapt something someday. Like I feel like that would be really fun to like take something and kind of breathe new life into it. I was watching there's a YouTuber I really like named Friendly Space Ninja, and he did a breakdown of books that he would love to see adapted in TV, and a lot of them it was like not even because the book was necessarily good, but the themes and ideas were so interesting that it'd be cool to have kind of like a loose adaptation of it to kind of give it this new life, you know. Kind of neat, kind of cool idea. Read more lately, read these bad shows to film. Oh my gosh. Also, it's a very good audiobook, obviously. Ooh, I'll probably do the audiobook. Got him. You and Ollie were talking about reading, we're talking about healing our attention spans and reading more. Aw, it's so difficult once you lost momentum. It is. But I found, like, there's a book I'm reading right now, my neighbor loaned me, called Malibu Rising. And I've only read, like, the first chapter or so, but it's just, I don't know. It's been really nice to just read for a little bit. I think for me, it's finding like the time to like commit to reading, which it's like, and like I mean time to commit to reading by like meaning like my instinct is to watch YouTube videos or watch TV, right? So it's like if I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna read. So it's like it's kind of sacrificing one for the other, and that's hard for me as someone who enjoys visual entertainment so much more. But it's been really nice because it's like even still like I'm reading and I'm kind of like mentally adapting in my brain, right? So it is kind of like watching a show but on paper. And it's been really nice. Sharon's a big reader. Sharon loves to read. Sharon tells me a lot about some of the books she reads, and oh, they sound so good. You keep up with reading really well for a bit, and then you fall off again. You still want to finish the 5 Ancestors series one day. Oh my gosh. Books I want to adapt for TV is so much is such a shower thought thing for me. I have to send you this Friendly Space Ninja video, Caitlin. I think you'd really like it. I also really like his point of view in general. I really like him as a YouTuber. He does a lot of film criticism. I don't always agree with all of his criticism, which I think is normal and valid. Like we shouldn't agree wholeheartedly with everyone, even if we enjoy a lot of their takes. You know, it's good to be discerning, but yeah, I really like his a lot of his opinions and stuff, and like kind of his artistic vision in general. He like does he films like music videos, and he also makes music. His music's really good. And so I always really like his point of view. So yeah, I recommend him. I'll have to send you a link to his stuff. This is coming out kind of beautiful, guys. I'm kind of excited about how this looks. It's like a nice stylization too. Like it's not like a 1-for-1, but like I'm really enjoying the way that it's coming out. I was so scared of doing this. I'm glad it's coming out okay. It's always nerve-wracking to try new things, but it's important too. I do want to do that shadow on the lip though. Oh, am I on the right layer? Okay, yeah. Whew. A little scared there for a second. Because TVs and movies hurt your eyes, yeah. And one of the many ways that Cher and I function as polar opposites of each other. I love it. We found a mystery at the New York Public Library called Mayors of New York. Yeah, Sharon likes a lot of thrillers and suspense. She was telling me about this one where it was like this like dead homecoming queen one, and it sounded so freaking cool. I think that's what it was. I remember. You enjoy Friendly Space Ninja because you cannot watch TV. That's valid. That's valid. I love Friendly Space Ninja. I love him so much. His YouTube videos are so good. I love the way he structures his YouTube videos. I love his aesthetic and his vibe. Just all around, big fan. Big fan. Cannot recommend more. Oh, man. You need some hobbies that are not blue light dependent there. What helped me get into reading initially was going back and trying to complete a series you read as a kid and never finished. Ooh. So it's fun fiction that's easy to see in your mind's eye. So it's kind of like watching TV shows, and then you move on to grown-up books. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sharon's reading Unmasking Autism by Devin Price. Oh my god, you're finally in the final chapter. Nice! Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you have something that's good and validating for you, Sharon. That's so meaningful. Yes. You read mostly horror these days? Yes. You're a romance girly, but you've been let down lately, so you've pivoted very far away. Valid. Oh. You've been trying to get into mysteries because you love a quirky detective. Oh, man. Yeah. The one you picked up from the library's kind of no. Yeah. Sharon's not super into horror. Though I feel like horror and mystery and thriller they're kind of like intertwined in a lot of ways, you know? Maybe we should make a little Sharon reading corner Rex cards for maybe on my Discord when I finally launch it. Maybe this is good inspiration to launch it. We can have like a little reading recommendation, maybe a little book club. That'd be cute. Maybe a book club. I can't promise I'll partake all the time because I'm so bad at book clubs, but maybe. Or maybe just reading recommendations. Maybe book club is too ambitious and too much pressure. Maybe it's better just to have a little reading recommendations corner. That would be nice. You're not as critical and discerning, building up those muscles. That's good. It's good just to love things and enjoy it. That's one of those things. It's like I think it's okay just to like something, just to like it. You know, like I don't think in every piece of media, like I don't think everyone needs to dissect media. I think the issue that I always have is when people have a problem with people dissecting media because they just want to enjoy it, right? And I think those two things can just coexist, you know? It's like someone can be critical of the media and it shouldn't affect necessarily your inability to enjoy it. And if it does, then, you know, maybe the show's not that good. Hot take. But, you know, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's good to be discerning and you know, have media literacy, but at the same time it's also sometimes just nice to turn your brain off and enjoy things, and I think both can be true. I think there's a lot of good balance in that. Sometimes I am able to watch something and notice the flaws but still enjoy it because it's a good ride and I like it, you know? So it's like I don't really care. Like, for instance, like, in Umbrella Academy, the whole, reveal of, like, Luther's, like, crazy body, I feel like they didn't handle that well. But, like, I don't care, because I love the show. Like, I don't care about the moments that kind of fell flat, because the show's good and I like it, you know? The rest of it doesn't matter to me. So, sometimes it's nice to go along for the ride. You tried this with all your all-time favorite childhood series, Vampire Kisses, and it was not good. No! Yeah, that's the hard thing about going back to things that you liked as a kid. Sometimes they don't hold up. Oh, man. You still like to just see a list of reads because you never know what to look into. It'd be nice to have inspiration. Yes, I think that would be good. I'll pop that up on a Discord channel. I think I'll put that in the Discord, pop a little channel up there, and if Sharon feels so desired to, Could put a little book, couple recommended books in there. Only if you feel like it. We can go chapter by chapter. You love reading progress and sharing corner. Just so we can all share and encourage each other. We can even go chapter by chapter, cheering each other on our progress. Aw, yeah, that'd be sweet. You go to Nerdy's book reading chill fireplace cozy stream every Sunday. Yes. He reads at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we're in book 3 of the Shade of Magic trilogy. Cool. You have 7 library books in your house right now? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. It would be cool to have a collective reading rec list. Yeah, split up by genre. Ooh, for someone looking for something specific. That would be cool. Yay. I like this. For so long, I haven't like really wanted to make like a channel Discord because I felt like I was like, I don't really know like how to make it like purposeful and not just like another Discord in ether. But this is kind of, this feels nice. Like this feels like a nice little community way to like honor things we like here. I like this idea, guys. I'm gonna work on this. I'm excited. Oh. I'm really liking how this is coming out. I'm really scared to flip this canvas. I might be devastated. But it has to happen. Okay, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. There's a little funkiness still happening over on like this side of the face. I don't know why it keeps happening. It's like kind of slightly off. Maybe I'm just neglecting it. Or maybe it's something with a shadow down here. Maybe it's on the hair. But overall, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The nose doesn't look bad, which is a relief. The nose doesn't look so awful, which is a bit of a relief. I think it needs some fine-tuning, but I'll go in and fine-tune a little bit. And then I'll probably call it a night for now, because it is getting late. It's about 11:30 while I'm out right now. And then I got dance in the morning, so I don't want to be up too late. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've had a really fun time. This has been nice just to kind of chill and draw for a bit. I might stream again tomorrow as well. I might do some Ogu, because I want to play again so bad. I love that game so much. But we shall see. We'll see how I'm feeling, especially after dance. I'm doing Jam from Stray Kids right now, speaking of which, so we'll see how that goes. But I'd like to be back. Okay, that's helping. Whatever I'm doing seems like it's helping. I think it is a shadow detail that's missing from there. I think that's part of it. Oh, there's supposed to be a highlight there. Hold on. Too much. Oop. think that's helping a little bit. Winnie's here! Oh my gosh! Hello! Yeah, how was jam class? I'm so nervous about tomorrow. But I'm so excited. I've been practicing all week. As carefully as I can. I have tendonitis in my arm, so gotta be careful, but, you know. You love doing asynchronous reading. Oh, yes. You don't like being too critical either. You want to be a writer, so you like to pay attention to prose and plot decisions and stuff like that, but you just want to have fun. That's fair. And I think that's also fun. Oh my gosh. Truly a superior experience. Valid, valid. Aww. I feel like their own categories. Some books call for deeper insight, and some are just fun. Yeah, like Discworld books, you know. Yeah, exactly. Sticky, sticky, sticky chip. Part 2 was fun. Ooh, more chill than part 1. Oh god, but also more jumping. Oh no. Oh god. Maybe start with a mystery. Yes, I do love a good mystery. That'd be really fun. You don't have a book channel on Discord. Can't wait for your first book thing. Yes. I'll go ahead after the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and make the channel on Discord and try to get it all set up this week. So, yee! It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm very excited. Wow, what a good, productive little night. And I think I'm gonna leave this here for the night. It's not finished by any means. I definitely want to keep fine-tuning it. I'll probably do most of that like off stream. But this was really nice. I made a lot of good progress on this, and I'm feeling really happy about it. Yee. This is the little finished Hyunjin. Well, not finished, but finished for today. Yeah. This was fun. I hope you guys had fun with this too. This is a little different than what we normally do, but sometimes different's good. So, yeah. A little bit of shit talking, a little bit of our, you know. It was fun. Yay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Whoop! I knocked my water glass on the floor. And it did not crack. Ayo. Oh, yay. Okay. I hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna get started on making that channel in the Discord for us. The Discord's not live for everyone yet, but it is live for the mods plus Sharon. But I'm gonna try to get it up to snuff so that way I can make it live for other people who come and watch as well. So that way we can extend the reading rec corner to everyone. I think that'll be really great. I love that idea. That's so fun. That'll be really good. Yeah, I've been working on a kind of big project with Wednesday this week as well. So, some big stuff coming up, which is kind of crazy, kind of surreal. I'll talk to you guys more about it once it's a little bit more realized, but I'm really excited and nervous, but I can't wait for it. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you next week, hopefully. I'm trying to be a lot better about streaming more often and getting all my stuff. I had a really good productive week this week, and I'm feeling a bit more in tune with myself lately. It's kind of wild. It feels nice. So yeah, I feel like I'm healed a lot over the past year, and I think I am back for real, for real. So, yeah, I'm feeling good, and I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day or an amazing night where you are in this big old world. I hope you stay discerning and keep your heart open and do things that make you feel happy, even if they're just silly. um, yeah, and yeah, stay inspired. I love you guys so much. Bye.